Hi YouTube. Today is Sunday, the 6th of January 2013. I haven't done a test on my tank in a very long time. So one of our subscribers have mentioned, actually a lot of you guys have actually asked me how do I keep my tank level stable or whatnot, what is my level at. I've been very busy, so I don't have time to go and do a test, but today I took initiative of doing a major test. I did 4 different tests that I think is pretty important. There's a lot more like pH and all that other tests, but to me this right now is what I can do. As you guys can see, this is my little setup I have, and each test tube is a different kind of test. So what type of test kit do I use? I use for magnesium I use Saltwater, and also for Aquarium I use Saltwater. But for calcium, since I go through them very fast, I just buy just API. I also have Saltwater calcium, but this is pretty accurate. I mean, I test calcium more often than others. I also do nitrates test. As you guys can see, it's actually at 0. So we're gonna talk about that in a little bit. So this is the results that came out. As you guys can see, my calcium level is kind of low. To me, I guess it dropped because all the water change I do. I had it at 450, almost 500 at a time. So it's dropping to 360, and my DKH alkalinity level is at 6.4. A little bit lower than the recommended, but my magnesium is actually 1400. Kind of where you want it, and nitrates is at 0. This test has been done today, and just to keep you guys updated on what my tank is at. The goal is for me to put my calcium level back to 450. So I have to go and do the calculation on bulk resupply and do the 2-part and raise my calcium level back up to 450. What else? My lighting system, I have LED system. It's run for 8 hours a day. On the weekends, I manually turn it on with my because the system is run on an APEC controller, and let me pull it up for you guys right here. Kind of get an idea of what my system look like. Right now the temperature is at 72 degrees. I don't know if you guys can see that. You probably can't, okay. But it's at 72 degrees. My LED light is actually manually on right now. And with this APEX system, it texts me every 3 hours, letting me know what temperature is my tank at and anything that goes wrong with it. And so that's about it for my system, guys. Now let's get back to the nitrates. You guys know that I don't run any microalgae, Cheetos, or anything like that. And this is a proven, to me, every system is different, but to me, the biopellets have kept my nitrates to 0. This is right here is evidence of it. Let's see if I can pull up the card. Most nitrates kit, you know that yellow or orange is 0. So you guys have an idea of what that is. So I can pull it out for you guys. Yeah. Well, it's either 0. Yeah, it's at 0. It's pretty darn close. So, biopellets, to me, it works great. It's been saving me from all the trouble of nitrates and having to worry about trimming the Cheetos and trimming the microalgae and having to keep up with all that stuff and having the sunlight and all that stuff to maintain. This is more work. So just run the way I set up my bio pellets is just I don't tumbling as much as the recommended to. I just tumble it a little bit because you don't want to take too much out of your system because you need some of the food that for the fish and stuff is also another bacteria to consume. So you can't remove all of it. So you got to be really careful when you're running bio pellets, and that's about the only advice I can give you guys. Another advice for doing tests is keep all your test tube and stuff in a clean, sterile container. Have it definitely buy yourself some of these syringe, one for each kind, so you don't dilute. And also sometimes most of the kit comes with these smaller ones. They're real accurate. Get your tank stable. I shouldn't be giving any advice on that because I hardly test the tank myself. I only test maybe once every month or one every 3 months, depending if I can look at my corals and they don't look happy or something seems to be wrong. That's when I start doing a test. But if you do your monthly water change and just don't overfeed, and I think your corals and fish should be really happy. So anyways, if there's any more questions about my tank, feel free to ask, just like how Jay Madden, or that's his full name. He emailed me, and we're definitely doing this videos for basically for him, and there's a few more other people that ask about my tank. So don't hesitate to ask. We're all in this together. We're all helping each other out in this hobby, and I know this hobby you can lose a lot of investment, and just take your time. Don't rush into it, and that's about it, guys. That's the tank back there, and like I said, it's been neglected, but hey, let nature does its course. Don't change too much in your tank. If you do, it's gonna fluctuate your tank a lot. So my advice is to leave it alone and only change it when you really notice a difference in your tank, like you need to do it, you know. So anyways, welcome new subscribers, and thanks for watching.